Hi, I'm Annette Richmond. Thanks so much for joining me here today. Now, I just want to take a few minutes to talk to you about how essential it is to make sure that your videos are captioned because it's more important than you may actually realize. Making sure your videos have captions has become, as I said, essential over the past few years for a few reasons, and all of them affect who watches your video and who is able to watch your video content. First, the ADA digital accessibility is the law. The ADA's latest rule on web content accessibility was published in 2024, and it includes specific requirements for video captions so that web content and mobile apps are accessible to people with disabilities. Now, I don't have an inside track over what goes on LinkedIn, so I can't confirm this, but this does seem to be around the same time that LinkedIn started adding closed captions to videos uploaded or embedded on their platform. Other platforms that I'm less familiar with have probably started doing this around the same time. Adding captions isn't just about compliance either. It's about losing viewers. 48 million Americans, that's 15% of the population, report having some hearing loss. And that's the most recent number from the National Institute on Deafness. Breaking that down, 11 million people say they have difficulty hearing. 6.4 to 7 million people report that they use sign language. 4 million people report severe hearing loss, and 2 million are deaf. And with the size and capability of hearing aids today, you may be working alongside someone with severe hearing loss and not even be aware of it. And if you're not worried about compliance or people who are hard of hearing not being able to watch your videos, studies show that about 85% of people watch videos with the sound off. Now, why would they be doing that? Well, maybe they don't want to wake up their partner, or maybe they don't want to disturb other people who are watching TV. And it's just as likely that they're at the office scrolling the socials when they're supposed to be working. And even if you're not sharing video as a link, but you're embedding or uploading it onto a platform like LinkedIn that provides captions, I still recommend adding captions to your videos always. And here's why. I always hard code mine, meaning the text is burned right into the video. And that way they travel with the video, whether or not the platform you post them on has closed captions. And adding your own captions gives you a few other advantages as well. You control the formatting, the size, and the placement. And when it comes to placement, think about the times when you're creating videos and maybe you want viewers to be able to see something on the bottom of the screen. If you're not controlling the placement, the captions may run right over what you want people to see. When you add videos yourself, they also become part of the viewing experience. Now, karaoke style captions, which are my favorite for social media videos, also add a little bit of viewing interest and engagement. Another thing is that if you share videos across platforms or share them with others, you keep visual control. If you skip adding captions, you run the risk of losing a lot of people. Not just the ones with hearing disabilities, but the majority of viewers who are watching video with their sound off. Captions help more people watch your video content and boost watch time. And that's the point of it for all of us. So thanks again for joining me today. I hope you found this episode relevant and helpful. And if you did, please share it with a friend. I bet they'll thank you. And I'll see you next time.